What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Angry Spud. In today's Spud Reacts, we are here with Life in Norway, and this video title is Norway Cities, the 8 must-visit cities in Norway. I already know this video is going to be filled with a bunch of beauty, but let's go ahead and see what they have to offer. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
Norway is best known for its outstanding natural beauty.
Yep.
But despite these picturesque fjordside villages and hiking trails, most Norwegians live in cities. The cities of Norway are packed with historical and cultural attractions, cutting-edge design, and outdoor experiences of their own. They have a lot to offer the curious traveller that wants to truly understand modern Scandinavian lifestyle. In this video, I'll introduce you to 8 must-visit cities in Norway, from the bustling streets of the capital to some coastal and
Ooh, that
Arctic
looks fun.
gems.
There's those whirlpools, I remember those.
Oslo. Welcome to Oslo, the capital of Norway, the city that truly has something for everyone. From its stunning architecture and rich cultural heritage to its diverse food scene, Oslo is a must-visit destination for any traveller keen to understand modern.
Man, just look at the flags. I love the colors of the flags. It's like so plain, but yet it's so like striking all at once. It's almost like it's color graded in a sense, but in real life.
Norway. Highlights of Oslo include Oslo Opera House, a stunning example of modern architecture that offers wonderful views across the city and the fjord.
Oh, was that the
modern
what's it called?
That offers
those things up here. Isn't that the hot tub, or not the hot tub, the sauna things where you get in the sauna and you jump in the water or something like that? I think that's what that looks like, at least.
Wonderful views across the city and the fjord. And Vigeland Sculpture Park, home to over 200 sculptures by Gustav Vigeland, including this famous monolith. The park is open all day, every day, and is one of the best free tourist attractions in all of Scandinavia.
Very interesting.
Norway's biggest city by far, but that doesn't mean access to nature is any less in Oslo.
Look at that yacht.
The city is surrounded by forest, and on weekends locals love nothing more than riding the city metro into the forest to enjoy a hike through nature or skiing in the winter.
Alright, so the transportation on those metros, are they as late as it is in Deutschland? Someone has to let me know.
In recent years, several new museums have opened, putting Oslo well and truly on the global map for art and culture. The colossal new National Museum is home to one of the biggest collections of art, architecture and design in Northern Europe.
There's that famous
Elsewhere,
picture.
the Munch Museum's architecture may be controversial, but it has given one of Norway's most beloved artists the space his work deserves. Bergen. Norway's second biggest city is Bergen, a charming city on the western coast. Known as the gateway to the fjords, Bergen is a picturesque destination that offers visitors a wonderful blend of history, culture and natural beauty. Most travellers head for the Fløibanen funicular railway that whisks them up to the top of Mount Fløyen for this fantastic panoramic view of the city. While visitors admire the view, the locals head off into the forest on one of the many hiking.
That sign right there. I love signs like this where it tells you like the different countries or cities that are around and then how far. It's just so cool because you're like, you know, if you point this direction, hey, this is where Barcelona is or something like that. I think that's amazing.
While visitors admire the view, the locals head off into the forest on one of the many hiking trails that start from here. Back down in the city centre, the historic district of Bryggen is the city's most iconic attraction. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Bryggen is full of colourful wooden buildings and narrow alleyways that were once a thriving trading centre for the Hanseatic League. More history can be found in one of Bergen's leafy suburbs. A ride on the light rail system and a short walk brings you to Fantolfstave Church. Lovers of history and architecture will appreciate this remarkable wooden church, reconstructed after arson destroyed the original in the 1990s. Bergen is also ideally placed for boat trips, whether that's just around
That
Bergen.
looks like a cyborg. That almost looks like a cyborg truck, this freaking yacht or boat or whatever. It's kind of funny. The front of it does.
Harbour, out to a nearby fjord.
Oh, and before I keep going, he said the building was destroyed by arson. So like somebody set it on fire, or like a war battle, or there was a cooking accident. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows.
Or even the start of the coastal voyage.
That's so peaceful.
Trondheim. My home city for almost 10 years now, Trondheim is Norway's knowledge capital. It's home to NTNU, the country's main university for science and technology, and a whole host of related industries.
Okay.
The most visited tourist attraction is Nidaros Cathedral. Built, extended, rebuilt and renovated over many centuries, the cathedral is an important symbol of Norway's religious and cultural heritage. For fans of architecture, this is one of the best examples of Gothic architecture in Northern Europe.
Looks like almost
Its most notable
Notre
feature
Dame.
is its intricate west front, adorned with a huge number of sculptures. The Bocklanden neighbourhood is a charming old town neighbourhood of cobbled streets and sidewalk cafes. It's right by the old town bridge that provides this famous view along the city's river.
You got the bells.
Trondheim's tram is a great way to see more of the city. It trundles through the city centre and then the residential suburbs as it makes its way high up to the Bjørsen neighbourhood. At the end of the line, you will find yourself in the middle of the forest by this peaceful lake, the starting point of many hiking trails.
Yes.
Stavanger. Norway's energy capital is home to many multinational companies, but the downtown area retains its charm, especially in Gamle Stavanger or Old Stavanger. This neighbourhood of a few hundred white wooden houses is right by the cruise port.
That would be so awesome. Like walking out your door and seeing the cobblestone. It's just like so old-fashioned and so well kept. Like you don't have to continuously do any construction on these roads like we have on asphalt like all the time. I mean, just riding your bike down the street, it's like it cracks the asphalt for some reason, or the sidewalk. I don't get it. But those seem to last forever.
The hilly cobbled streets really does feel like a journey through time. Yet this is no museum. People live here today and they are fiercely proud of their homes. Elsewhere in Stavanger, the city's main attractions include the diverse collection of street art and the Petroleum Museum, a surprisingly family-friendly destination that tells the story of Norway's oil and gas industry.
What the heck is that?
But most tourists visit Stavanger because of its proximity to the Lysefjord and Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock. Cruises and bus tours to both locations leave daily from the city.
Oh, that's an awesome view. Ålesund.
Perhaps the most distinctive Norwegian city, Ålesund is famous for its Jugendstil or Art Nouveau influenced architecture. But while the curving lines and turrets of downtown Ålesund are a major tourist attraction, they are a result of tragedy. During a winter storm in 1904, fire raged through the then largely wooden settlement, destroying much of where today's city centre now stands.
Oh wow,
Ambitious young designers funded by German money came together to rebuild the city in the fashion of the time. Tromsø. The biggest city in northern Norway, Tromsø is a centre of Arctic traditions and culture. A surprisingly vibrant city considering its location, Tromsø is a major tourist attraction because of the midnight sun and the northern lights.
Yeah, look at that.
The city's most iconic building is the Arctic Cathedral, which hosts midnight sun concerts late on summer evenings.
I was about to say, that definitely looks
Back in
like
the
a
central
contemporary
area,
church.
the old wooden Tromsø Cathedral is another landmark of northern Norway. Kristiansand. Down on Norway's southern coastline, Kristiansand is known as a summer city. Norwegian visitors enjoy the city's beaches and recreational area along much of the waterfront.
Do people throw money in those fountains too?
Korsvien is known for its wooden houses full of historic charm, while Odderøya is a rocky island extending out from the city centre full of hiking trails.
So I feel like there was a comment that said you can go off wherever you want into the wilderness and just explore. But can you do that for the water too? So like that scene that it showed, are you allowed to just go down there and just go in the water and do whatever you want? I'm curious.
Bodø. This small city in northern Norway is seen by many as merely a stopping point on the way to the Lofoten Islands.
Oh, there
with
they are.
Nearby Saltstraumen and Maelstrom, one of the few tourist attractions of note. So why then does it make this list? For one simple reason. In 2024, Bodø becomes a European capital of culture.
I love libraries.
It will be only the third Norwegian city to hold the title, and the first time ever a city north of the Arctic Circle has done so. That means Buda will be the centre of attention in Norway for many months to come.
Is that true?
I hope you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of the best cities in Norway to visit.
So out of these cities, what is your favorite? I'm not really sure. I think mine was the one that started with an A, Alsund, I think that's what it was called. I love where you can be at the top and just like see the city from like miles and miles. I think that's so cool. And you're like, hey, you see that? That's like 3 miles away. That's where I want to go. So I would say that's probably my favorite. But I mean, all the cities look great and I can't wait to explore more of Norway.